Welcome to my #1 exercise to bulletproof your shins for running. I went from 3 years of having chronic shin splints to then overcoming them, and now I run every single day and never get them. So let's go over how I fixed that. You can start building this from home right now, and I just want you to focus on 3 things. 1, your back is off the wall. 2, your quads are flexed. And 3, you're controlling the lift and the lower of your reps as you do them. Because the weaker that your shin muscles are, the more damage you take through the shin when running, which eventually causes overuse, micro tears, and eventually shin splints. And as runners, if you want to run without pain, we can't have that. So we can combat it by building more strength than the demand of running. So here's your challenge for shin splint recovery. Set up on the wall just like we went over. Then set a 3-minute timer, and you're aiming for 60 reps in those 3 minutes. If you burn out and can't lift your feet, then just move closer to the wall and complete the rest of your reps. The muscle that we're training here is called the tibialis anterior. It wraps from your outside of your knee all the way to the inside of your foot. And what happens is it contracts when you lift your toes off the ground. And the reason why most shin splint cases happen is because this is the most underdeveloped and overused muscles for runners. And the reason why is because people always train their calves because that's the thing that makes you go forward faster. But think about this, if you build one side up and you never match that strength on the other side, then what's gonna happen is this is gonna be weak at the front, this is gonna be strong at the back, and that's a recipe for disaster. Because after you push off, you need to flex your shin again to land. So if you can't absorb that damage because you're too weak, all of it is gonna go up to the next closest thing like your knee, your hips, and whatever. But before that happens, you get micro tears and overuse, and that's what leads to shin splints. But the good news is, following this route, you do build enough strength to match that calf power when you're running so that you don't get overuse injuries and none of those problems happen. So if anything, this should give you hope because shin splints are something we can control now. And here's exactly how we do it in the program. In Unlock, we start with 2 sets of 25 reps twice a week, just starting to build up that activation. Then in Rebuild, we use the 3-minute timer, we aim for 60 reps, and we scale the difficulty by how far our feet are from the wall. Then in Targets, we take it a step further and load the movement, aiming for our shin protection target of 20 reps with 20% of your body weight loaded. And in that process, we're also building up our feet, our knees, our calves, and everything around the shin muscles so that we're not only fixing shin splints, but we're also protecting ourselves against future imbalances. As of now, my full route from Unlock to Rebuild to Targets now has over 1,197 success stories. Many of those cases are shin splints. So if you want to take control of your shins, get back to running without pain, you can anytime. The program is $37 a month. You get to follow it day by day and have a one-to-one chat with me for troubleshooting help along the way. You can use code FRESHSTART2025 for 20% off your first month to try it out, and you can join anytime at runningability.com using the link in the description.